Scorpio, why are we so freaking intense? Why do we feel so much? Oh, I'm going to forewarn you. Okay, so this might be a little bit of a longer intro than the other videos, but I'm going to lead up to why. So, first off, let me just say I have my sage candle burning and I have incense ready to go. I have never had to burn both at the same time. This reading, I feel like I'm going to need both. I had the chills like you wouldn't believe, pacing, just feeling like all kinds of emotions, right? So somebody is going through something. Maybe they're about to do something. I don't know. But in my own situation, I normally do Scorpio readings usually first, or within the first few readings. I usually put Scorpio up front. I'm a Scorpio, that's my sun. I have 2 placements in Scorpio. So I hold Scorpios very dear to my heart because I do understand how they are and what they go through. Something told me last week, I was like, let's just do Scorpio last. I don't know why I felt like that. I think it was because, I try to change up when I do the readings for the different signs. And this one just happened to be Scorpio. And during the night of the Leo reading, I was trying to change it up then, even though I was scheduled for Leo. Well, Spirit said no. Okay, fine. All right. So we'll stick to the plan. We'll stick to what I originally thought. And so we'll do Scorpio last. So when I uploaded Pisces this weekend, that was when I noticed that with Scorpio being my last reading for this series, that was also going to be my 100th video that I've uploaded to this channel since I started the channel, which was November 26, 2022. So I'm still, a new channel, and I don't know, Scorpio, maybe you need to get some special spotlight put on you for some reason, right? You're my 100th video on this new channel. I also realized today is the 13th. The 13th card is death. That's Scorpio. That is a Scorpio card. This is what Scorpio is all about. We are all about killing old things off, growing new things, Phoenix rising from the ashes, however you want to call it. Scorpios go through a lot of deaths, transformations. That's what we do. We have a tendency to, I don't even want to say enjoy, but it is something we are prone to, and that is making ourselves uncomfortable because we always know that we're going to grow and go a step further forward in the right direction every time we do it. It is just who we are, whether we like it or not. We do have a tendency to put ourselves in uncomfortable situations. So in this card, before I get on to the reading, get started, this guy, he looks like look at that face. He has taken that horse ride through hell. There's a guy laying down on the ground. I don't know if he's hurt, dead. I mean, I guess we could just say dead for transformation. Whoever it is, somebody's killing them old selves off, and they're headed into that sun where they see a guy who's praying, meditating, You see a woman holding and hugging a child, so there's comfort, there's stability, there's warmth. It's coming out of the cold and wanting to go into the warmth. So I was nervous about doing this reading after all these different signs started popping up. And of course, when I was pre-shuffling cards, the devil kept coming out with the Knight of Wands, and then there was the Four of Wands. I don't know. So I feel like I'm only just shuffling these real quick because of the Death card. I'm starting with the tarot of sexual magic. So this is what I'll be starting with. But anyway, yeah. So I don't know. This is like intense. I don't know why. I was nervous to do this reading, but I know I got to do it. And I know I got to do it today because I was going to do it yesterday, but I had way too many things going on, trying to prepare for the week. So here we are, Scorpio. So sorry about that long introduction. Also, keep in mind, energies can be reversed. So you'll have to take it as it resonates, and you'll have to place parties where they fit into your situation. All right? So I don't know how intense this one's going to be, but we will find out. So, spirits, angels, ancestor guides, tell us about Scorpio with the sex check. What is going on? Tell us about Scorpio. Tell us about Scorpio. Ooh, ooh. See, this is what I'm saying. Cards keep flying. This one keeps coming out. The Star. It's like someone wants healing and forgiveness. So this one keeps popping out too, along with the Death card. But not death, devil. And I'm not viewing devil as in, a bad addiction. This devil card with the Knight of Wands and with the other cards that were flying out, I feel like somebody is anxious to come in because they are ready for sexual healing. Let's call it for what it is. Scorpio. Let's call it for what it is. Scorpios are the gods and goddess of sex. I mean, it is what it is. Everybody knows this. So somebody's ready for some sexual healing, but I also feel like it's a little bit more than that. Even though, it's like this person can't think or focus until they get that sexual healing. I don't know, but we have to be careful because we don't want this person, to come in to get that sexual healing and then get all confused and then, get their head all whacked out and then run, right? Because you have to watch knights. Knights can come in quick, but they can leave just as quickly. So if this person wants to come in for sexual healing, that's all fine and dandy, but we want to make sure that they're parking that horse for a little bit. Park the horse, okay? Park the horse so you can jump into your king status, okay? You want to keep going forward. All right. Man, this reading's going to be weird. That's like I can't shut up. And it's just so many weird things are going on. All right, this is it. That should do it. Here we go. Three of Wands. Ten of Swords. Page of Swords. Okay, Scorpio, take it as it resonates. This could be you. This could be your person. So always remember that. We have someone who is very sexually frustrated. So somebody is, like I felt, somebody needs sexual healing. And I don't mean this in a bad, dirty, negative way. Somebody is being viewed here as an actual healer. Okay, somebody actually provides healing to somebody, comfort, connection, and they're frustrated that I guess they haven't been around you in that way. They want to come in and they want to speak their truth about how you heal them, so to speak. And they're manifesting this. They are literally manifesting being able to come in to speak their truth about this sexual healing. I don't know. Let's get into it and see if we can't get some more detail on this. 100th video. What do we got? All right. Tell us more. Tell us more about Page of Swords. Tell us more about this truth. Tell us about the Page of Swords. Tell us about this truth. Ten of Pentacles. The Hierophant right on the split. So we have a guy here that's surrounded by a couple of women. Okay. Doesn't have to be women. It could be a woman surrounded by a couple of men. Just this is what's on the picture. Again, take it as it resonates. But with the Ten of Cups, it's like and I'm sorry about this incense. It's going wild. But if you're able to look closely, this guy's looking straight ahead. Now he is surrounded by women, and it doesn't even have to be two women. There could be multiple women. You know, there's only so many, people you could put on a card. But this guy is surrounded, and he's looking straight ahead, and I feel like he's listening to his higher self, right? And not to be, I don't want this to sound bad or mean or anything, but him not even paying attention to the two women that he is surrounded by, take it as it resonates, could be multiple women or it could be multiple men. But the Hierophant is looking straight ahead in a daze, almost daydreaming about the actual emotional fulfillment, right? He's having the act of love, sex, sexy time, whatever you call it, booty, whatever. I don't know. Whatever your nickname is. He's getting it, or he can get it. There's no doubt there. But he's paying attention to the Ten of Cups. It's almost like maybe the truth is this person is waking up to the fact of the act is great. I can get it. Yes. But the emotional fulfillment is rare. And he's looking at that. Tell us more about the truth, please. Tell us more about the truth. The Nine of Swords. Ten of Wands. Knight of Swords. Okay. So the truth here you've got someone who is not sleeping well. I want to say they're even up late at night listening to their thoughts. You know, during the day your thoughts race and they go and they go and they go and they go. You're busy, you're working, you're doing this, you got to do that, you got to remember this, you got to pick up the kids, you got to drop the kids off, and you got to make dinner. Oh, did you go, all this stuff going on during the day. But this person is laying down in bed at night because it's quiet. And they're actually taking the time to hear what their thoughts are saying to them. Their thoughts are almost frustrating this person. It's stressful. It's almost like there's probably too many thoughts coming at night. And I think it's because this person doesn't take the time to sit and think by themselves, right? It's almost like this person constantly needs something or someone in their life to distract them from their true inner thoughts. And this person has been slowly pulling away from distracting themselves so they can actually listen to their mind, their heart, and their soul. So they're hearing themselves. They're becoming fearless about talking their truth. So this person's been doing a little bit of work. It hasn't been easy, but they are doing it. They're feeling the stress from it. And I believe this person needs to come in and tell you. Let's find out. I don't want to speak too soon. Let's see. What is the truth to be told here? What's Scorpio's person need to say? What do they need? Tell us. What does Scorpio's person need to talk about? What is their truth? What do they want to say, though? Seven of Cups. Two of Wands. Four of Wands. Okay, so this person would like to take the first step of healing each other. I'm sorry, did I say Seven of Cups? I meant Seven of Pentacles. I am so sorry. You guys, I was looking down at the Spanish writing underneath, I thought. And I'm old. My eyes are not that great anymore. I'm always having to wear like readers and glasses all the time. I hate it. So Seven of Pentacles, so I apologize. They want to take the first steps into healing the situation, right? They feel very comfortable with you, or take it as resonates. You feel very comfortable with your person. You feel like home to them, and they want to be able to tell you this. They were probably quiet off on their own, thinking in their head because they are stressed and frustrated. They know they need to tell this truth, but they had to sort out their mind. And I think what's making it really difficult for this person, and why I say coming in for the sexual healing, is because I don't think this person can think very well until they're able to physically touch you or be around you. And I think that's why their thoughts are so jumbled and confusing, and they've literally lost sleep trying to listen to their thoughts one by one versus, all a swarm of thoughts coming in and almost creating like, have you ever seen a rubber band ball all matted together? You just keep making, wrapping rubber bands until it gets into like a big knotted ball. I feel like this person, their thoughts come into their head like that, and it's like, oh, it's like all tight and jumbled up like this, and they're having to learn to like break each one of those rubber bands one by one to listen to each thought that comes through. And it's been difficult for this person. They've been doing it, but it's difficult. And what they're discovering as each one of those rubber bands break off, right? They've listened to the thought, there goes another rubber band, right? They've listened to this thought, that rubber band goes away. And they're discovering that they want to heal with you. Now, I don't know what happened in the past. Maybe, something, maybe we can find out, or maybe it doesn't matter, right? They always say leave the past in the past. If you can leave the past in the past, if both of you are healed enough to have this, first steps into having a talk, maybe going out on a date, just taking it slow. They're doing a little flirting. They're letting each other know that they're interested, and it's there, but they're taking it slow. They're going out, right? I don't know when. That's for y'all to figure out. But these two look like they've been worn out after a quite a healing session. So, yeah. That's up to you to decide, but clearly we need to start out with the first steps of, maybe going out to dinner and doing a little bit of communicating about how we feel about this person, where we want to go, what's your future thought, because, you're very comfortable. Four of Wands, I mean, they're so comfortable, they're out like on a park swing. That's pretty damn comfortable, okay? Just don't get caught. Do not get caught. Try and make it your own backyard swing if you can, okay? Play it safe. That's all I can say. But these two are very comfortable with each other. And, you're viewed as home. All right, so let's switch the deck out. All right, Spirit, what is the outcome going to be for these two? Spirit, what is the outcome going to be for these two? All righty, one more. What is the outcome going to be? Well, I'll be damned. Four of flipping wands again. That's happiness, home, possibly, next level, relationship. Some of you might even talk about getting married. Some of you might just talk about moving in, maybe marriage is down the road. This is definitely going to the next level. This is happy home, right? Celebrating, each other. Damn, Four of Wands again. Page of Cups. The Lovers. Okay, so with the Page of Cups and the Lovers, let me give you some signs. So we've got Aries. Of course, we've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then we have Gemini. And then, of course, there was a lot of fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah. Little bit of air. And a little bit of Pentacles. All right, so, and again, it doesn't have to be these signs. It's, that you could be dealing with any of these signs. Some of these signs can be in your chart. They can be in your person's charts. Again, it's all about the energy. So anyway, the outcome is going to be the first steps of showing each other emotion, coming in with a happy surprise of, the Lovers is a choice, right? And the Lovers can be a choice, meaning there could have been somebody, something that would have been in the way of you being picked. So I feel like this person wants to now come in with the beginning steps, starting out with a cup of emotion, maybe an apology, maybe something happened between you two, and now with them, coming back in and wanting to have that beginning, that new start again. The Lovers is a choice. So could they be coming in to choose you now, finally, instead of choosing, work? Maybe this person worked a lot, or, maybe there was another person they had to choose between. Maybe they had taken a break and started seeing somebody else and, realizing, I don't think that person is my person. I'm thinking Scorpio is. Or take it as a resonate. You're feeling like this with your person. And you want, that happy home. You want a home. You want somebody to come home to that, you can go in the backyard swing, out in the backyard. And not just that, it's, coming home to somebody who actually loves you. You feel very comfortable with. That's beautiful. 4 of Wands. Man, see, that kept coming out on the pre-shuffle as well. All right, let's see if we can get any final messages. Somebody's manifesting to become an emperor. Someone's coming in to be an emperor because they've always come in as a knight. Oh, look at this. I don't know. 10 of Cups on the split. Didn't we have 10 of Cups out here? Am I crazy? No, 10 of Wands. No, 10 of Swords. Nope. Nope, we didn't. 10 of Cups. Spirit, any final messages for Scorpio and their person? Final messages. Seven of Coins. Queen of Swords. Six of Wands. Taurus. Capricorn. Leo. Libra. These are the signs. All right, so final message. All the hard work that is being put in right now, sitting alone in your own thoughts, figuring out what your head is saying, what your heart is saying, what your soul is saying, listening to each of them one by one, the rubber band, what, instead of it being in a ball and not being able to hear one thing, you know what? It's like sitting. How many times have you gone to a restaurant? And I always find it to be the wildest thing. The people right at your table, you talk to, you can hear each other. You're having your conversation. One person's talking at a time. Although, I got to say real quick, if you go out to dinner with my family, we get into a fight every time because we always talk over each other. And I think it's because our minds always have something to say. We want to make sure we get our thought out before we forget. And so we get so upset at each other because we interrupt each other. That's a side story. I mean, we love each other to death. We all know we do it, but man, we get pissed at each other. Whose turn was it to talk? Why are you talking over me? But anyway, so back to what I was saying. So when you're at the restaurant, you can hear who's with you, right at your table. But if you stop talking and you listen, you can't hear one person's conversation. It's all muffled because you have all these thoughts and words all just coming out at the same time. And that's what's happening in, it could be you and your person. Maybe you're both like this. But your thoughts, you hear too much at one time. And that's why meditation is so important for your health and to listen to your higher self, your spirit guides, your ancestors, right? They're speaking to you. And if you have more of those quiet moments where it might be uncomfortable by yourself, but if you take the time to do it, you're going to hear what you're being guided to do. It's going to give you that clear mind going through the hard work, sitting alone, listening to everything. And that's where you end up in victory in all aspects of your life, right? It's not just sex, love, money, career. It's everything in your life. If you learn to meditate, sit quietly, and trust your inner guide more, your gut. I've had the hardest time doing that. And as you can see, just this week, I listened to my first thought, even though I was going to try and break the cycle. Something told me no. Or like yesterday, I was going to do the reading yesterday, but I had so many things I had to do. I had all these meals to cook for the week, and the time changed, and I ended up going to like my nephew's play last minute Saturday night. I mean, he wasn't in the play, but his friends were, and me and my sister went to support. But it just had all this stuff going on, and I was like, I should do this reading. And then I said to myself, you're exhausted. Your energy isn't even going to be into it. Don't do it. Well, I sit down, I get ready to prepare to look, and it's the 13th. And well, that's the death card. Everything happens for a reason. Sit in silence and listen to yourself. Let your higher guides help tell you what you need to hear, what your next steps are, so you can be successful, right? For yourself, for your partner, your relationship, your career, whatever it is. In general, you always want to listen to your higher self, and there's only one way to do it, and that's to sit in silence, right? Sit in silence. And then you are going to have victory in every part of your life, not just the sex. I mean, clearly that's here. I mean, and this is your sex check, so I'm not saying that's not there. It's there. But I just didn't want to make it just about that. I wanted to make sure you understood if you did sit in silence and listen to your higher self, you're going to get the right advice you need for everything in your life. So you're successful everywhere. All right, well, that wasn't too bad. I think the incense and sage both helped. So, again, that was the first time I've ever had to do that, but it's done. Happy 100th video, Scorpio. Like I said, since I've started the channel, I appreciate every one of you listening to me and hopefully learning something and letting me learn from you. So if it resonates, drop a comment, drop a like. It helps circulate so it gets out to everybody else. I can pick up on additional energies and we can help each other. I mean, that's what we're all about. Let's not just grow the channel. Let's grow each other. Let's spread the growth, right? That's what we're here for. All right. So happy Monday the 13th. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. I hope you and your person get your thoughts out with each other and hell, go to a park and get on the swing. Just don't get caught, really. If you have a swing in your backyard, do that. Get on the swing in your backyard. I'm not promoting that because I don't want to hear somebody come back on the channel and say, we did go to a park and we were getting on and then a cop pulled up. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. So, but if you do, don't get caught. All right. Much love and light. I will talk to you soon. Bye.